Well, there's a saying, there's no ties in baseball, not in the Cape League. The Bourne Braves tie the Hyannis Harbor Hawks 6-6 here at Bourne Park in the second home game of the season. Welcome into Postgame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Adam Gotkin alongside Nathan Schwartz and Cam Manna. And Nathan, the Braves would not have even been in the position to tie this game if it wasn't for Garrett Michelle and what he did today at the plate.
Yeah, he was able to drive in half of Bourne's runs, 6 total, 3 via the bat of Garrett Michelle. A sacrifice fly back in the fourth, and then that 2-run double down the right field line in that bottom half of the sixth inning. It's great to see Garrett get back into the box, playing baseball again, and then getting his first true quote-unquote hit of the summer. He had that one on Monday against Chatham that went about 15 feet, but he was great at the plate, and if he can be a mainstay in the middle of this lineup, the offense is going to be much more improved.
Oh, absolutely. Remember that he broke his wrist in the beginning of the spring season at Virginia Tech, so just getting back into the swing of things now, facing live pitching. And speaking of pitching, for the Bourne pitching staff today, they really turned things around control-wise, walking just one guy.
Yeah, and 8 strikeouts as a whole, but that one walk is huge to think about because this Hyannis team beat Chatham 2 nights ago, 11-0. Chatham walked them 7 times. This is an offense that takes advantage of mistakes. They're top in most categories for a reason, and Bourne kind of exploited that tonight and was able to settle down. And we talked about damage control, really just that one first inning with 2 runs, and then there was that 3 spot late that Bourne bounced back from. But the pitching staff as a whole did their job. Let the offense have a chance in this game to come back, and one walk is huge. You don't give them chances. You don't let them steal bases and wait for chaos to happen.
Well, once again, the final score today, 6-6. There are ties here in the Cape League. Just kind of weird for baseball, isn't it, Nate?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really know what to take away from a tie other than the fact that Bourne's going to be a half game up on Falmouth going into tomorrow. The Doors are 1-4. Bourne 1-3-1. Both teams in desperate need of a win tomorrow night in Falmouth, and we'll see what happens. There definitely was some improvement tonight by Bourne, though. If that's any silver lining, that they can carry this momentum that they sort of built tonight into tomorrow.
Absolutely. If there's one thing about a tie, it's that it is not a loss. Well, thank you all so much for tuning into the three of us as Tomahawk Talk rolls on. So we continue on here on Postgame Tomahawk Talk after the Braves 6-6 tie against the Harbor Hawks. I'm Adam Gotkin alongside Sean Brennan, beat reporter for the Bourne Braves. And we talked about this guy before the game on Hyannis, John Gazdar. He was the difference today for the Harbor Hawks.
Oh, he was. We talked about his power, and he showed that early. A 2-run shot in the top of the first off of Ben Bybee that really opened up this game. The Braves battled back and took the lead, and then ahead 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Gazdar hits a 2-run single to tie the game, and obviously the Braves ultimately go on to tie 6-6. So he really made the difference and was the MVP for Hyannis tonight.
And a lot of just unlucky bounces, unlucky breaks for the Bourne Braves in this game. Twice towards the end, there were Braves guys thrown out on the base pass because of just straight up weird bounces and really perfect bounces for Hyannis off the brick backstop.
Yeah, lots of pass balls, and like you mentioned, that happened a couple times. But I was talking to Garrett Michelle and head coach Scott Landers. They both said, we didn't get great breaks tonight, but at the end, it doesn't matter. We still tied, and nobody's happy with that. So obviously doesn't leave the best taste in their mouth, and they feel that they're ready to win, and they're going to come out harder tomorrow.
All right, well, moving back to a bit of a brighter topic, and Ben Bybee, the starter today for the Bourne Braves out of Arkansas, 5 quality innings for him, and really the first good quality start since opening day.
Yeah, I was just going to say the best start since Whitgriff started on opening night, but yeah, 4 strikeouts. Obviously, he gave up that 2-run shot early, but boy, did he settle in. Put a couple of 1, 2, 3 innings together, and the game was really going fast early on, and that was a big reason, was his play. I mean, his stuff was basically untouchable when balls were in play. His defense was coming up and making big plays. So, yeah, all around great day for him, and it's an encouraging sight to see after the past couple starts for the Braves.
All right, well, thank you very much, Sean. The Braves back in action tomorrow at Falmouth. We'll see you at Gov Fuller Field.